Yo, this Mackley chick needs to stop right now.
You say this Mackley?
Yeah.
Mackley?
That's me? Am I bothering you, Kim?
Bro, she needs to stop.
Obviously, if you told her to stop something.
She needs to stop these Snapchats, bro.
I sent you one Snapchat.
Bro, she's blowing up my phone right now. Crazy, dude.
I haven't accepted hers yet.
Yeah,
I saw that it was there.
I wouldn't.
But it's stream time.
It's just a scam, bro. Just a scam.
It's just a
Scam.
scam.
No, I had the combat shotgun.
Yo.
No, give it back.
I'm still pissed about that scam.
Oh, don't worry. I got scammed too. I'm in the club.
You got scammed too? How'd you get scammed?
I got scammed. I don't have my iPad anymore. It's gone forever. God damn it. You guys got a knife again?
That dude scammed you?
Yep.
Dude was like, he never paid you?
Yep. And it's partly PayPal's fault, but they won't take accountability for it. Because
Wait,
like,
you
well,
actually got scammed?
yeah, I did. Get scammed out of a lot of money.
I also
Want
got
some
scammed out of a lot of money.
Yeah. The good
It's
news
like,
is...
yo, flash sale, $10 jerseys. I'm like, hell yeah. And then I bought 12.
Well, yeah, like you do.
All fake. As you do.
As you do,
Lol.
as you do. They melted
that
us.
almost happened to me, but I called my bank company and they took care of it for me.
What? Son of a
Yeah, like,
bitch.
literally
Did you not
after
do that, Matt?
I like
No, I didn't do
So-
that. I was like, well, I learned a hard lesson. That was
so
it.
what happened was I did something similar. I bought something, but it turned out I got this real sketch ass email after I think I was actually talking to Cam while this happened, and before I actually bought it, Cam
Oh,
was
it
like,
was the
"This
IU
sounds
shirt.
sketch." And I was like, "Yeah."
Right? It's the IU
This is
jersey.
Cam's like, "This sound, yeah." He's like, "This sounds sketch," and I was like, "You know what? You're kind of right." And then, so I didn't pay for anything. I didn't hit continue or anything. I took everything out of the boxes and I exited out. I got an email, like, the next day saying your order was placed.
And, it
And
wasn't.
shit, and I was like, yeah, I was like, I didn't do this, so I emailed them, and they were like, oh, yeah, can you tell us why you want to cancel your order? I was like, I didn't order anything in the first place, and they just kept trying to get me to, like, do stuff, so I just called
Yeah.
Chase, and I was like, look,
Get them the
this
fuck away from
happened,
my bank account.
I was like, I did not send in this order, and he goes, alright, I should be able to take care of it. And then the next thing I know, I got refunded because like it actually took money out of my account.
Oh, nice. Good job, Chase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They like they canceled everything because it had been like
What the-
2 days since the lady replied to me. I was like, okay, this is
Okay,
sketch.
awesome. How do you have 2 grenades?
Yeah, and PayPal was partly responsible, and I was on the phone with them all day yesterday. That's why I didn't stream yesterday. And I called them up and I was like, "Yo, like, because the reason I thought it was partly their fault too.
Today, Junior?
Because I called PayPal up and I was like, "Yo, what am I supposed to do when I get like charged and stuff? Like, how does this all work? Like, because this is my first PayPal transaction. I just want to make sure everything's all good, make sure I get paid, you know, make sure everything's legit." And they're like, "Yeah," and they're like, "Yeah, you should expect an email, and then within a few hours, it should be pending on your account. Like, your charge should be, like, the charge that the guy made, it should be pending on there, and then it'll go into your account or whatever." I was like, okay, that's great. And then halfway through the call, I got the email. Yeah, I got an email from the guy that scammed me, but I didn't know it was a scam email. Like, I couldn't tell because it was with PayPal's name and likeness and stuff. And the guy from PayPal was like, "Oh yeah, you should expect that email. That's the email you're looking for." I was like, "Okay, can I read off the transaction ID and all that shit to you, so I make sure like you guys, you know, it's legitimate and stuff. Like, I just want to make sure everything's good to go and I have everything here." And he's like, "Yeah, go for it." I read through the entire email. Jesus Christ, Chris, what is going on? God damn it. And Chris, dude, your fucking controller. Bro, it's just like
Put it
I'm
over
not
and get
doing
it over with,
anything.
man.
Anyways.
Are you resting it on the table?
Yeah,
No,
like what
it's
are you
not on the
doing?
table. It's on my dick and balls right now. Okay, that's what it's resting on.
Which is not much, so I
Gross.
don't know why it's vibrating that much.
It's made out of
Okay.
wood.
Let's get back to your story.
Anyways, I'm sorry, Chris. I'm sorry. I just got super sidetracked. Anyways, by your dick and balls. Anyways,
$20 is $20.
anyways, so I called up PayPal and they're like, I read the email to the guy and he was like, yeah, it should be good. You should be fine. Don't worry about it. Like, you got the email, so you should be good. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I shipped the package out and I was waiting, and I waited probably too long to call them back. Like, that was just really stupid of me. I waited like 2 days because I was like, well, the package is shipped now. Like, what the hell? Like, I was thinking maybe it was like an internet thing. Like, oh, maybe it just takes a while for it to go through, you know? And I should see it. And I hadn't seen it yet. So I was like, oh, let me call PayPal and just see what's going on. Maybe they know why it's taking so long. And the lady I talked to immediately was like, yo, she goes, can you read the transaction account, the transaction ID for me? And I was like, yeah, let me read it to you. I read it to her. She's like, yeah, this is a fake email. Like, this is a scam email. You got scammed. I'm like, are you serious? Like, I literally read through this email with the guy, and he said it was fine, and that's the email you should be suspecting, you know? And she's like, yeah, it's a scam email. I was like, well, can I speak to your representative? Because one of your team members told me wrong. Like, they told me that this is a real email, that this is from PayPal. Like, and I was like, I can tell you when I spoke to the guy and everything. And so I did that. And she sent me to like a higher up person to talk about it. And he reviewed it. And he's like, I was like, okay, well, he's like, I gotta listen to it though, so I can't. So I'll contact you after I listen to it. And I was like, okay, that's great, fine, that's cool. And and I was like, can I get your information and stuff so I can contact you back? And he's like, yeah. I'll here, this is my agent ID and this is my name. And his name is Ridge, so fuck Ridge if he's listening. Fuck Ridge. Fuck you, Ridge. Anyways, he listened to it and And then this bitch, if I knew her name, I would release this bitch's name to the world. Because this was the bitch of all bitches. She was like really being rude to me. I was like, she's like, sir, you are not getting your money. And she says, this call is over. I'm like, okay, well, this call is not over because I still haven't received my money and I'm still trying to, you know, plead my case. You guys haven't listened to anything I've said. Like, this whole time I'm like, do you even care about like how your customers think, like how your customers feel and like what they think about your brand and stuff like that? Or do you even care about your customers? And she goes flat out and said this, and I quote, this is a PayPal employee that is working for PayPal stated this. She said, we at PayPal do not care about our customers. And I quote, I've never heard that ever in my life said before. I would never make that up about a company. That is for sure fact. The lady said to me she does not care about their customers. And not only, I was like, are you serious? You don't care about your customers? Like, what kind of business doesn't care about their customers? And she's like, yep, we don't care about our customers.
Hey, PayPal, you suck.